Look long term, right? Do I really want to be at that job for the next 45 years of my life? No, I really don't. Structure 5 minutes for value gap, 1 minute for value gap entry. It's just fucking like A plus.
My stomach feels sick. They like, oh my god, when will he quit? He been chasing paper, one day he'll be real rich. They like, oh my god, he still lit. He play for the Raiders, way he in the field, bitch. Been get this.
Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? It's currently 5:20 right now. I'm on my way to work. Nothing much to talk to you guys about. Like I said, back to the program, fucking workout, back test, trade recap. I tried to trade London session last night, so I didn't go to sleep till like fucking 12. But well, it's like I said, I tried. I didn't trade London session. It's just I don't really know what time London session open, if they have a pre-market like New York session. But I think I'm gonna try to change my whole, not the strategy or anything, but just the times I trade. So start waking up at like 11:30, so I'll go to sleep right when I get home from work. Wake up at 11:30 p.m., trade for a little bit, go back to sleep for like an hour or two, and then go back to work. But I'll pick you guys up later, so I'll see ya. Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? So I'm on first break. Right now they just had us picking up trash around the city and shit, but after that we got some project to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick you guys up. I'm gonna eat some of the shit my girl packed me, so I'll pick you guys up during my lunch, so I'll see ya. Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? I'm on lunch right now, my bad. So I did look at the market today during during fucking market open. But to be honest with you guys, there's really no trade for me to find. I mean, unless you could have caught something right here, but even that, I'll show you guys later. But so this trade recap today probably be shorter than usual trade recaps. So probably be like a 5-minute trade recap. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick you guys up when I'm on my way home, so I'll see ya. Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? I'm gonna go ahead and hit these benches real quick. The bench press. Just gonna hit that. Alright, so I got 3 more sets of those. I'm gonna go hit that and pick you guys up later. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit these dips. Remember, I got the weighted backpack. Alright, I got 3 more sets of those. I'm gonna hit those and pick you guys up when I'm doing my push-ups. Alright, what's up everybody? I just got done with those dips. I'm gonna go ahead and hit these push-ups real quick. These push-ups. Go there. I got 2 more sets of those. I'm gonna go to hit those and pick you guys up when I get out the shower, or when I'm done back testing. So I'll see ya. Alright, as you guys can see, my fucking Forex replay, or FX replay, my bad, ended up going out on me. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't think it's my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi's on. That's it. Yeah, it's not my Wi-Fi. I don't know, their servers probably went down or something, but that back testing, it looked like a shit back testing, right? So the first trade I took was just a fucking
miss entry or early entry. Alright. Well, I entered off of the 5-minute fair value gap. If I would have put my stop loss above the 5-minute fair value gap, all 3 take profits would have been hit, as you guys saw in the last clip. Well, with the, I don't know if you guys can see, I'll probably 2 sped up for you guys. The second trade, so my bias was right, my entry was wrong. I went back to what TJR taught me. He taught me just wait for a 5-minute retrace, and then, but I've found that to not work for me just because I need price to be more. I wait for that 5-minute confluence, and then I wait for a 1-minute confluence within that 5 minutes. So if I get a 5-minute fair value gap, I scale down into the 1 minute, and I'll try to look for a 1-minute fair value gap, and then enter off of there. That's where you get your sniper entries from. So, and then this trade would have been just how I always take my trades: 5-minute sweep of liquidity, 5-minute breaker structure. But right now, I don't know. See what time it is. 7:08. Cause I want to go to sleep early. I want to go to sleep like around. To be honest, I would want to go to sleep right now, just so I could try to start trading London session. So because if I'm able to trade London session while still maintaining this job and still being able to day trade and still be able to look at these charts and take trades, I'm cool with that, right? The only reason why I feel like I want to quit my job so bad, the only reason why I feel like I don't want to be there is, in my last video I said I look long term, right? Do I really want to be at that job for the next 45 years of my life? No, I really don't. So whenever I'm there, I'm just thinking to myself, like, there's money, like, there's people out here making money, right? There's people out here doing big shit. Like, why the fuck am I not doing it? But if I'm able to trade London, I feel like I'll still feel like that, but I'll be at ease with trading because I'm still showing myself, okay, can I trade? So I'm gonna watch a YouTube video right now. Like I said, I would do a trade recap for you guys today, but the day after a bank holiday, or when market opens after a bank holiday, that shit's usually shit. Like the market, I mean, if you guys looked at today's market, I couldn't find no entry, no nothing. We didn't have a retrace. Market just fucking opened all down candles. So I'll probably just pick you guys up later. I have to go get gas from my car, and I'm gonna go get some food, some dinner for me to eat. I'm probably gonna go get some Subway. So I'll go ahead and pick you guys up throughout all that. So I'll see you guys later. Alright, what's up everybody? So my Wi-Fi, not my Wi-Fi, the FX replay ended up turning back on. This fucking shirt has a dent right here, and that shit pissing me off. But look, this is why you always want to stick to your fucking strategy. Like, I tried changing it earlier in this backtesting session, right? In this backtesting session, what are we in, July? Yeah, July was just like, price action was just amazing last year. This was like when I was getting good trades too. Well, first of all, I switched what I was doing, right? I didn't switch my whole strategy. All I switched was my take profits, how I was taking profits. Because one of you guys had mentioned in one of my last videos, I know I'm not an idiot. He was saying, I don't know, he said, I could go ahead and pull up the comment right now. He said, yeah, I'm right here. I'm going to show you guys. He said, I'm no genius, but you need better risk management. Losers are supposed to be less than winners. And right here, this just proved him. Well, this just goes to what he was saying, right? This is what he was talking about. These are my 2 losers, right? So your 2 losers, 1 winner should fucking wipe out 2 losers with good risk management, like I was saying in my other video. So instead of having take profits off of just regular 1 to 2 or a 1-to-1 risk to reward, I'm having them off of the 15-minute and 5-minute price ranges. So these are all 1 to 3s, and instead of closing 50% off at, instead of closing 50% off at take profit 1 and 50% off at take profit 2 and 50% off of or just closing the whole position at take profit 3, what I'm doing is just having a trail stop loss, right? So I didn't even take a picture of when this one hit. Fuck. What about this one? I'm gonna take a picture of that one right now. Because we can see for this one, right? Take profit 1 was way up here. So look at this. If I was just doing for a 1-on-1, bam, this would have been bam, and then take profit 2 would have been right here, right? So as we can see, like this shit, a 1-on-1, yeah, I'm closing half of my position already. When I could have just, okay, take profit 1 was gonna be right here. It's gonna draw the next area that price is gonna react off is a draw liquidity. Take profit 2 way up here, and then we could just have a take profit 3 at a 1-3, right? That's how I got this right here, bam. So this is, and also too, what I found like that's like a perfect fucking. Well, I've seen that it worked so much better. Is if you have a 5-minute confluence and you start adding a 1-minute confluence within the. So say you get a 5-minute fair value gap, right? Watch, let me go ahead and just show you guys. So say you get a 5-minute fair value gap. Okay, so we get the 5-minute sweep of liquidity. We get the 5-minute break of structure. So bam, look, 5-minute sweep of liquidity. Okay, all we're looking for now is just a break of structure. We don't get, this is our high, we don't get a break of structure. This is our break of structure right here. Bam, with this candle. Right? And then we get this 5-minute fair value gap. Okay? Damn, you guys can't even see. What I seen that works like A+ setups, this should give you like sniper entries. And so once you get your 5-minute confluence, if you scale down into the 1 minute and you scale into and you look for confluences that match with this. So if you find a 1 minute fair value gap inside of that 5-minute fair value gap, bam, price will come, tap into it. Now you just wait for, since we broke structure to the upside, to the downside off of this candle, this black candle right here. If we didn't break structure down to the downside, I would have just entered off of just the fill, stops below over here, right? But we ended up breaking structure. So all I waited for was just a break of structure to the upside, which was, if I go ahead and show you guys right here off of this candlestick. Bam. Look at that. Sniper entry. You're in drawdown for a little bit, but then bam, price just starts bull running. Now my fucking camera's turning. But that's just what I just find that working better, right? Fuck, I can't talk right now. Just with back testing, like every single day you start understanding the market, I wish I could fucking forward test from now on instead of doing all this back testing shit. But at the beginning of this, well, it wasn't even at the beginning really, because it was just a bad entry on Monday. If I go ahead and show you guys the journal, it was just a bad entry on Monday, right? Entered right here, so I entered off of this 5-minute fair value gap, 1, 2, 3, 5-minute fair value gap, which was right here. Oh no, I entered off of this 5-minute fair value gap. Yeah. But look at my bias. Oh, fuck. I didn't even take a picture. So this ended up hitting all 3 of my take profits. So it ended up probably reacting off of an order block that was up here. Okay. Now let's go ahead and go to Tuesday. So as we can see on Tuesday, look, my entry, bam, right here. So this was, I was trying to go back to what TJR taught me, but there's no reason for me to do that because it wasn't working for me. And then look, so my bias was right and just my entry was wrong. And then we could go to Thursday, which I said I didn't get a picture of it, but this was a 1 and 3 and they all hit. And then we go to Friday. Bam. So just don't change up your shit, right? Just make sure you're sharpening that edge that you have instead of trying to fucking like. Let me try to figure out and give you guys an analogy on. I don't know why lately. Not even just this water, but sparkling water in general. As you guys can see, I always drink these in my videos. I just like this better than fucking regular water. But like, let me give you guys an analogy on like how not trading, but like if you have an edge and you see it's working, just try to perfect that fucking edge, right? It's like if you're gonna chop down a tree, like just sharpen your axe to the fucking fullest. Don't sharpen that axe halfway and then fucking go try to get a different tool chop down the tree. The shit's already working. The axe works to chop down the tree. Just make sure it's as sharp as possible to make sure that when you're chopping down the tree, it's not going to be as hard, right? That's just what I've been learning when I do these back testing sessions. Like, fuck it. Like, a sweep of liquidity, 5-minute break of structure, 5 minutes for value gap, 1 minute for value gap entry. It's just fucking, like, A+, bro. And then having your take profit levels, I think I'm going to just start doing that now. Just because these fucking, just having high confidence take profit levels rather than just a 1-1 or a 1-2, and then having a trailing stop. So instead of, so once take profit 1 gets hit, move stops to break even. Once take profit 2 gets hits, move stops, or if take profit 2 is what I'm taking out of, then fucking just get out of there. But like I said, I gotta go get food and put gas. I'll pick you guys up in the next. And no trade recap today. I don't know if I said it. I don't know if I said I was going to, but there's no point. Like I said, there's no fucking trade. So I'll go ahead and pick you guys up later. So I'll see ya. All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm back. I'm fucking beat. I went and got me some Subway for dinner. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that real quick. Edit these videos. It's currently 8:30. It's gonna be the outro. Thank you guys for watching. Damn, I'm so off center. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.